welcome to Best Practices, our series showcasing the concepts you need to know to solve highly specialized building envelope challenges. We're in Arkadelphia, Arkansas at the RISE Building Products Testing Facility. Today in this video, we're going to show you some tips and best practices for the application of Paradigm SBS finish plies and cold adhesive. Ensuring a successful installation is about understanding details. So let's cover some commonly asked questions. First question we often address is how to best prepare for installing SBS finish plies with adhesive. Before you begin installation, preparation and safety are key. For these videos, we're working in our well-ventilated RISE testing facility. On your job site, make sure everyone is wearing personal protective equipment and the base ply surface is clean, dry, and ready to receive the finished ply. If the base ply is stained or excessively oxidized, you may need to address this before installing the finished ply. This could include priming or even applying an additional layer of base ply. If working under cool weather conditions, warm materials by storing them indoors or by using pallet or pail warmers. It is much easier to spread warm adhesive, and warm sheet goods will be more flexible and lay flatter. We will be demonstrating the fly-in technique in this video, which utilizes pre-cutting the rolls into thirds and then stacking these pre-cut sheets. This relaxes the sheets and makes them easier to handle. Probably the most common questions when installing SBS finish ply with adhesive are focused on understanding recommended application techniques. Here are some key steps. Working from the low point of the roof, chalk a line to orient the first course and to provide a border for adhesive application. Ensure that the finished ply sheets will be centered over the side laps of the underlying base ply. Maintain a minimum 12-inch stagger between the side laps of the base and finish plies. Next, pour adhesive and evenly distribute using an appropriate squeegee. In this case, a Siplast PA 725 squeegee is being used. The adhesive application rate for a finish ply is typically 1.5 gallons per square. Span step downs with the squeegee, ensuring that the space adjacent step downs are filled with adhesive. Avoid scrubbing adhesive from the space adjacent step downs. Monitor adhesive application rates throughout the project. If side laps are to be heat welded, hold back adhesive 2.5 inches from the laying line of the previously applied sheet. Fly in pre-cut sheets utilizing 3-inch end laps. Ensure that end laps are staggered a minimum of 3 feet between courses of finish plies as well as between the base and finish plies. Minimize bleed out to avoid tracking adhesive. Use a roller or an appropriate follow tool to ensure that sheets are in full contact with the underlying wet adhesive. If using a robotic welder to seal side laps, leave side laps dry until the end laps are sealed. Promptly spread and embed granules into adhesive bleed out before it skins over. Another common question: how do you properly finish end laps when installing finish plies with adhesive? Lap integrity is critical to the long-term performance of the system. Maintain proper side and end lap stagger. Cut dog ears on overlapping corners to improve sealing at T-joints. If using adhesive to seal end laps, it is typically applied using a 3-inch roller. Use a neoprene roller to apply light pressure at step downs. If using a robotic welder to seal side laps, first seal end laps using a hand welder and neoprene roller. A 3-inch end lap is typically accomplished using a 2-pass process. No supplemental preparation of granule surfaces is needed. Use a piece of sheet metal to prevent sealing the underlying side lap while the end lap is being sealed. When using a robotic welder to seal side laps, set temperature and speed to accommodate ambient conditions. Weld side laps to ensure that they are fully sealed. Monitor bleed out, no more than 1/4 inch. Gently probe side and end laps, especially at T-joints, to confirm that laps are sealed. If dry laps are found, seal them with a heat gun or supplemental application of adhesive. So that's an overview for applying SBS finish plies with adhesive. Here's a summary of best practices. Monitor the weather. Cold temperatures, wind, and precipitation can affect application efficiency and quality. Ensure lap integrity by using the proper overlaps to keep the base ply watertight. Avoid excessive foot traffic over sheets supplied in adhesive until the adhesive has cured. And above all, consult the Siplast system specifications for every project. Thanks for watching. For more guidance and step-by-step installation videos, visit siplast.com or connect with your local Siplast representative. Siplast is with you every step of the way.